Damn it, Tammy Lynn. The one time you need that thing, you can't find it.
Dang.
Here, found it. Wait, where the hell it go?
It's gonna come up. Whoa! SCP-2761, Bananazilla. As crazy as it sounds, I actually have a little experience with something that surprised me as a young boy. But this thing measures 12 meters long, which is enormous, right? It looks like an alligator and a bull shark mixed. And I've seen a huge fish when I was young called an alligator gar. Now, I've seen plenty since then, but I remember the first time I saw a really large alligator garfish. It's a freshwater fish that has a long snout and very, very menacing teeth. These things do not look pleasant, okay? But there has been some that have been recorded over 350 pounds. Now, to put that in perspective, that is like 4 people holding a fish that's bigger than any one of those people. They're absolutely humongous. 12 meters is a stretch, but it's still large. It's almost like a freaking dinosaur when you see something like that. And the thought of something being in the water that big in a lake, in a freshwater lake, is unheard of. So when I saw this SCP, I was like, it's gonna be a dadgum garfish, but it has some crazy properties to it too. And we're gonna find out in an animation about it today by the Foundation SCP Animated. If you guys want to see more SCP content, make sure to subscribe to their channel, click the notification bell, and if you like reaction videos like this, make sure to click subscribe on this video as well. Let's get into the animation. Florida Everglades. That's where it was found.
Come on, son of a...
I love fishing, by the way. It's been a while since I went. I need to go back.
Cletus, can we get back already?
Cletus!
You ain't gonna catch nothing and my damn lighter ain't working.
God dang,
I
Cletus!
swear to God, Tammy Lynn, if I knew you was gonna be bitching the whole time, I wouldn't even have brought you out here.
This is so typical.
I thought you wanted me to catch something for dinner tomorrow.
I got neighbors like this.
Well, yeah,
And the
but
one
we done been
mustache
here
too.
for hours and you ain't even got a nibble yet.
Why didn't you
Well,
stay home,
maybe
woman?
I would if you'd stop yelling at me
There
and
you go.
scaring all the damn fish away.
Hush your daggum mouth, Tammy Lynn. Let me fish. I could do a good country accent.
Cletus, you said we'd be back in time to watch my show.
Tammy Lynn, NCIS has been going on now for what, 20 years? And the same thing happens every time. Don't you ever get sick of it?
It's literally
Besides,
background
you
noise
can just
at our
catch
house.
it on the TVR.
Oh, I done told you this 1,000 times already. It's DVR,
Yeah.
not TVR.
And I
Same
done
thing.
told you that don't make no damn sense. You watch it on the TV, not the DV.
Oh, if you gonna keep saying dumb shit like that, I'm gonna need another bear.
Oh, God. There you go. Oh, here you go. Oh, that's it, y'all. That's the Bananazilla.
Cletus, you ever heard of a yeller gator?
What are you talking about, Tammy?
Gators are usually
Right down
brownish
there, look.
green.
I ain't
Look
never
how
seen no
big.
gator like that before.
Well, holy shit. You ain't kidding. Here, hold this.
I know you ain't gonna try to grab that thing's tail.
Oh yeah, she's a beaut, all right. I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, you ever watched any of the alligator catching shows on reality TV? Look, some of these places I actually live by, okay? Not like right next to, but a couple of hours away from me and stuff. Some places that they've caught some legendary big alligators. They always got these names for them. And it's actually pretty good TV. Not all the drama that happens, right? But the actual catching of the alligators is such an art because these creatures are super dangerous and they're really, really strong and mobile in the water. And to catch them, they use lines and they usually pick them up with their hands. It's a sight to behold if you've never seen one. You should indulge a little bit and treat yourself. But I'd like to see how this guy's going to end up doing, because normally you have to catch him with bait, like meat on the end of a string or a rope or something.
Cletus, I know that look in your eye. You ain't wrestling with no damn gator. You can't be losing any more fingers.
It's also
Ain't no
very
gator gonna get the
profitable.
best of old Cletus here.
You can sell
I
it
know
for
what
a lot.
I'm doing.
Just like you knew what you was doing with them fireworks.
Oh, dang. Cletus. You were shooting Roman candles at your friends,
Just hand
huh?
me my hunting knife.
Little tears.
Hey, I'm serious. You've been drinking. Don't be doing nothing stupid.
That's the best time to do it,
Looks
Tammy
something
Lynn.
though, ain't it? Oh, let me take a picture of it. Hey, Cletus, have you seen my phone?
Damn it, Tammy Lynn. The one time you need that thing, you can't find it.
Dang.
Here, found it. Wait, where the hell it go?
It's gonna come up. Whoa! Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Go, Tammy, go! Tammy, go! Go, girl. Cletus is only half the man he used to be. Sorry.
Dr. Watkins, Mr. Nakamura.
Oh.
Hello, sir.
Sir? My name is Matthew Liu. As you know by now, I am an agent with the EPA. I assume you know why I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Some genetic experiments, I
We've
take
been
it.
looking into your sales records for a while now. There's been some questionable products you have on the market.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to fill me in on your thoughts about this?
They aren't a hazard.
Excuse me?
Pearl.
We were careful to make sure all the fish were sterile before putting them out in the market. We know the risks of crossbreeding with the wildlife. If you're thinking that any of our fish could reproduce with the wildlife, then
Dr. Watkins, we're not interested in Aquagene's overall business operations.
Okay.
We're only interested in one particular specimen.
I'm sorry, what?
So we're not in any legal trouble for selling our fish?
They're trying to figure out
At the moment,
Bananazilla.
No, though that may change depending on if you can help us or not.
All right. What particular product are you talking about exactly?
Yeah.
In August of last year, it appears you were starting up a new line of modified fish that would be released during the holidays.
Oh, the senti fish.
Marcus.
Oh.
Would you care to explain
Is that
more
why
about
it smells?
Of course, sir. See, our idea was to make a tropical-themed fish set, sort of a Hawaiian December, if you will. And we wanted to introduce these fish as a sort of living air freshener.
Marcus.
We were going to go for the classic samples. Our plan was for the selection to include apple goldfish, strawberry tetras, orange clownfish, raspberry and blueberry betas, pineapple
Marcus.
puffers,
Oh my God,
and banana pipefish.
Oh my god, Marcus, will you please shut up about your goddamn senti fish? I know they were your project proposal and we agreed to go through with them, but Jesus Christ, can you
Senti
please
fish.
not advertise to this man about...
Did you say banana pipefish?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. I'm sorry, Mr. Liu. I can explain. See,
Is it possible that one of these specimens escaped from your company's aquarium sometime in September of last year?
That's what
I'm
it
sorry?
Cletus.
On March 3rd, a research group of ours managed to catch this after it attacked a couple out fishing on the Everglades.
Mm-hmm.
The woman here managed to escape alive. Her husband was not so lucky.
Poor Tammy Lynn.
Can you identify the creature?
what the hell?
Holy shit.
It's
Is
mutated.
it possible that this creature could have originally been one you engineered?
Yeah.
I
Whoops.
It appears that its genome is very unstable and is somehow able to express the genes of other animals it eats. Is it
Oh,
possible
dang.
that something could have gone wrong with the gene splicing in its early stages?
It's like Highlander. When it kills something, it actually takes on some of its traits. That's awesome, dude. I didn't know that.
mean, it looks like it could possibly be. I mean, it's definitely yellow, but that
Yeah.
looks nothing like a pipefish, and ours were only about 20 centimeters long. Son of a
Living
bitch!
air
I should have
freshener.
known he'd do something like this.
Dr. Watkins, if you know what's going on here, you better start explaining.
Yeah. Fess up, girl.
It's Higgins. I caught him pulling some shit during the first few weeks of initial gene splicing.
I thought you had Higgins fired after the stunt he pulled with the peanut jellyfish.
Fun fact, I had a
You
dog
let him
named
work
Miss
on my
Higgins.
team?
He's one of our lead geneticists, Marcus. It's not like I could just get rid of him. Do you understand how difficult it is to splice more than a third of the genes from a goddamn fruit into a fish and still make it act like a fish?
Dr. Watkins, Dr. Nakamura, please.
My apologies.
There was an episode in South Park a while back about genetic mutations it was so ridiculous. If you look up South Park genetic mutations, you'll find it. It's hilarious. The boys stumbled upon a lab and this dude was it was bad, okay? It was so hilarious though. You gotta watch it.
Mr. Liu, you see our Sandy Fish project, it encountered quite a few bumps, and
I just noticed in the background, man, they got the apple. Look at the apple and the pineapple and stuff.
the R&D.
That's a gross understatement.
So it seems that, without my knowledge, Pearl, Dr. Watkins here, decided to temporarily hire Dr. Gregory Higgins to my research team. He has since been terminated from Aquagene for unprofessionalism.
Like letting go specimens?
Unprofessionalism.
You see, Mr. Liu, Greg was a bit of a wild card in our department. He was smart, brilliant even, but he liked to do his own little side projects, even sometimes made unauthorized modifications to our fish because he thought he could improve their marketability.
That's what happens.
I see. Were there any incidents leading up to our capture of this specimen?
I couldn't have called him by his first name. I call him
Unfortunately,
Higgins all day.
yes.
What up, Higgins?
In about the 5th week of development, I caught Higgins tampering with a batch of the baby banana pipefish. He was making them more carnivorous, more yellow.
Well,
He said he thought it would be hilarious if we could sneak a biting banana into the local grocery stores.
well, we all laughed at it,
Obviously,
girl.
It was a
It
gross
worked.
breach of conduct and not even within our main market of interest, so
Higgins is a
I
genius.
confiscated them. However, Rayleigh wouldn't be in for proper disposal till next morning, so I left them locked in my office with a note on the door.
And were you able to retrieve them?
Well, actually, when I came into work the next day, the fish were gone. I asked Rayleigh if he had gotten rid of them, and he said he hadn't even gone around to pick up stuff yet.
Higgins stole it.
So I went to Dr. Higgins. He said he'd disposed of them himself. Even walked me to the takeaway unit to prove those things were there.
Pearl, are you saying that he made...
Mr. Liu, is there anything unusual you found in this fish's biology? Well, apart from the fact that its genome was highly susceptible to change, particularly diet.
Yes, actually. We've taken waste samples from the organism. It appears that it contains a multitude of gut flora usually found in people, along with various carcinogens.
Oh my god.
Cancer-causing substances.
Mr. Liu, I believe Dr. Higgins made more of those things after he took them back, put the originals in the disposal unit, and then...
And then he flushed the rest of them down the goddamn toilet.
Oh no. They got in the sewage system, and because they take on the traits of other things, that's what happened. That's how it started mutating. Oh my god, dude. That's how it got the people's genome. Woo! That's so cool, dude. That is really, really cool. Imagine if something could adapt like that, y'all. How wild it would be. Especially if it would start producing offspring. Dang, I couldn't imagine what would come out. It'd be some crazy creatures running around out there. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that because the SCP Foundation is securing, containing, and protecting. I hope you guys really love this animation. Look, make sure to head on over to the Foundation's channel. Awesome, awesome, awesome animators, guys. I cannot stress how awesome they are. Go over to their channel, subscribe to them. Make sure you click the notification bell if you love reaction videos. Make sure to subscribe to this channel as well. And make sure to check out these other SCP reactions that I did on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.